thing started. Alright. YouTube kids? No. What are we thinking here? Alright. That's me. What's up, y'all? How you doing? What's up, Tito? How you doing, man? All right. All messages. Don't filter nobody out. I didn't advertise for this live at 5, so who knows what's going to happen today. Plus, the weather's nicer longer, so who knows. Might have to make it live at 6 or 7 or something. All right. What's up, Tito? What you been up to, man? You been shooting lately? Finally, I made this live. Yeah, I know, dude. You haven't been on the last couple. It's all good. It's, everybody's busy. I'm busy. I was cleaning the garage just now, and I was like, ooh, I got like 20 minutes. And then had to do some stuff for the wife, too. So, it is what it is. We all got that thing called life. I think you might be the only one on here today, Tito. I didn't advertise it at all on Instagram or YouTube like I usually do. Awkward. You been shooting or buying anything new lately? So I finished my 22. I don't know if you saw that video. I don't remember all the comments on it. And then I got 2 more builds that I'm working on right now. And one of them's pretty cool. One of them's very budget. So a little bit of something for everybody. He's gonna get a sneak peek of one of the builds today on the live because it's in parts. So I don't have to worry about my live getting canceled. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to happen today. I mean, we're only, 2 minutes in? Anything's possible. Oh, snap. It just went from 1 to 4 people. Hey, if you just joined, make sure you say what's up. I watched your Border Town holster video, but I forgot to comment on it. It's all good, man. It's all good. You can still go back and do it, though. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Dude, make a holster for anything you want, any pattern you want, and you get it in like a couple days, man. It's pretty money. If you guys just joined, welcome. Make sure you say what's up in the comments so I know you're here. If you just joined, I was just telling Tito, like, man, I might have to push these lives back because right now it's still sunny and super nice here in Cali, and people are going to get busy staying out later and longer and doing stuff. But I also don't want it to be too late on a Sunday because people got to go to work the next day and ain't got time to be doing this at dinner time. So we'll see. I also said I got a couple of different builds coming up. I have a budget shotgun build, and then I'm doing a pistol build. Sourcing everything myself minus the complete lower, the frame, but the slide, everything else, barrel, all the parts kit, everything like that, I kind of put together myself. Man, how I wish you weren't my neighbor. We've been building all kinds of guns, man. It'd be awesome. And so the budget shotgun build, I got a shotgun for $20, and yeah, $20, and just making it like a just super budget tactical home defense shotgun. Even though I don't really like them for that reason, I figured what the hell, I might as well have one, right? Like everybody's got a shotty, so what the shit? What the shit? All right, so I'll go over the budget. Well, it's not really a budget pistol build, but it is fairly budget, I would say. And then I'll do a whole video on that once I get everything in. I'm still waiting on the frame to get mailed to me, but all the other pieces ended up shipping to my door. So I already put the slide together, but I'll kind of just show you what I've got here. So this is a ELD slide, and you'll see it's Glock 19 styled, a clone slide, but it is RMR cut. I put these suppressor height sights on it, and you can see all the lightning cuts, and it's ported and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool slide. Got it on eBay, and we're gonna see how well this thing holds up. But I mean, ELD is a product that's distributed by Delta Team Tactical. I don't know if it's in-house or they just have like a really good relationship with them, but they have a lot of their stuff on their website. Got this serrated and fluted copper barrel here, Glock 19 size, obviously, and then just a regular recoil spring. I was like, I know what it is. What the hell? It's not coming to me. But yeah, I put the parts kit together, everything, back plate, all that stuff. This was just a bare slide, and I had to put all that stuff together, the extractor. Super easy. If you haven't never done it, just get on YouTube, and there are a million videos on how to put a Glock 19 slide together. So pretty legit. But I think that looks pretty sweet. Again, I'm just waiting on the frame. The frame is complete, so all I have to do is slap this on, throw an optic on it, and I do have something for that. I'm just waiting to do the video before I let you guys know what it is. And I think that thing looks awesome, and we're going to see where it goes. Tito. Tomorrow I'm receiving my Aero Carbine Buffer Kit. I'm excited about that. Hell yeah, as you should be. As you should be. Is that going in your BCA build, or are you putting that in something else? RDO, what up? What up, D? Desert Tactical has said hello. I was just showing off my my slide, man. I know you're working on something special too. Not going to spoil it, but I was letting them know I have a pistol build coming up, and then a budget shotgun build also, because I got a shotgun for $20, and I'm just going to make it my own. It was, pretty run down, but still functioned perfectly. Just looked like straight trash. So yeah, I'm working on a build too. I know you are. I know you are. I'm ready to see that video. You're a little bit closer to being done than I am. Just waiting on parts, man. Waiting on parts. And what up, babe? Just waiting for a certain company to ship my shit. Me as well. Me as well. But I did go in and look at their, if you go to their website and look at their shipping times, the window's pretty big on shipping serialized parts, so we may have been a little bit overzealous in how fast it was going to leave their warehouse. So, no promises, guys, but I did swap out an optic on one of my rifles, which means I may not need this Tacticon 1x4x24 LPVO, so I may be giving it away. Now, again, I'm not making promises. I could find something to put it on. I'm just waiting to see if it's going to work with that weapon or not. If it is, then I'm not giving it away. But if it doesn't, then I'm not going to have a need for it, because I replaced this. This was on one of my rifles. I put a new optic on it, and I don't like having stuff sit on shelves and stuff. Like, yeah, I could have this sitting for a couple years, and what good is that doing anybody? It's not doing me any good. It's not doing anybody any good who could potentially put it to use, and the technology is just going to get better and better, and this is going to be worth jack crap anyway. So I might as well, I'm going to find something to do with it, and if I can't, then I'll let you guys know, and I'll be giving this thing away, but no promises. Reminder, range day 4/15. I know, buddy. I know. So I'm going to flying out to North Carolina. I come back, and then like a couple days later is time to go shoot with you. So I'm ready. That's gonna be in Yuma, Arizona, in Desert Tactical's backyard. Tito, no, I have stripped arrow lower kit that I'm planning on building it out with all arrow lower parts. I'm still thinking on what way to go with the upper. Nice, nice. I love new builds, man, because you're just like so many possibilities. So the lower obviously is, you know, whatever you want, but then you're like the upper, like what caliber do I want to go with? I could go so many different directions and all of them are going to be awesome, but like what do I want to build? It's awesome, man. RTT, Guns and Gear. Yo, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. It's picking up, it's picking up. When I first got on here, it was like the first 4 minutes was just me and Tito, and I'm like, man, the weather's nice, everybody's out, nobody's gonna join this damn live today. So if you just joined, I was going over this budget slide that I'm putting together, and I say budget's obviously subjective to everybody, but to me, it's still very budget. You'll see this is a ELD slide. It's got nice cuts in it, you know, all the fancy schmancy shit that everybody wants to see. It is cut for a RMR optic, has suppressor sight heights that I put on it, and then obviously I put the parts kit in here already, and then got the copper serrated and fluted barrel, and then just a standard recoil assembly. So I think it looks pretty cool. Just waiting on the frame, and then I can slap the optic and this on the complete frame, and we'll have a bang bang ready to go. RTT, I want to shoot your Combat Armory AR build. Well, Desert Tactical, you might have to meet up with him and shoot. And then I don't know, maybe if you let him shoot your high quality PSA, he'll let you shoot his Combat Armory. And then you guys can both, you can compare, you know, apples to apples, or apples to oranges, or apples to pears, or whatever it might be. Fluted or ported barrels for handgun? Question. I like fluted because honestly, any like barrel stuff like that for me is just more for looks. Ported barrels, I'm sure they are cool for some people. I don't really see the need for them. I've always thought about kind of getting one, but then you got to make sure that the slide and the barrel, if they're not made for each other, like if they don't come as a kit together, if just one of those little ports in the barrel is overlapping on the slide, it could potentially mess stuff up. So I don't really like messing with that. I'd much rather just have a fluted barrel, because just for looks, aesthetics, I don't really think it adds any functionality at all. So that's just me. I've tried to get you out a few times, DT, but you refused to leave Yuma. Oof, called him out. Does Desert Tactical leave Yuma to shoot? We'll find out. I'm coming to him this time, so next time we're going to have to meet like closer my way, and we'll see if he shows up. If he refuses, then I'll be on RTT side, and I'm like, damn, dude, you don't leave Yuma to shoot? It's messed up, Mr. One Way. Desert Tactical said, fair deal. I'll let him shoot my PSA and I'll shoot his Combat Armory. Oh, hey, I forgot to tell you, I won the red dot. Nice, nice. The which one? The Samaritan, the pistol red dot. I know Desert Tactical won as well. What can we possibly shoot in California? We can shoot anything we want because I go to the desert. I don't shoot at public ranges. But if you're scared, just say that. It's fine. Yeah, that one. That's cool, Tito. Yeah, you and Desert Tactical both won one of those Samaritan red dots. So those are a shield footprint. I'm not sure. Do you have a shield footprint optic to put it on? I know Desert Tactical was thinking, I'm not going to give away all his secrets in case he wants to make a video on this, but he's got something in mind to put his on. So I think it's pretty cool. Let's go to Tucson and meet up with RTT. Oh, so I got to drive even further the next time. I see how it is. I see how it is. I mean, I'm not opposed to it though. I already said I would drive wherever. I don't really care. Just got to I just got to get permission from my wife first because she's the boss, and you know, I'm not afraid to admit it. It is what it is. Happy wife, happy life. It's going to be a minute for that Samaritan. It's not going to be that long. What? A month? You should get a return on product for what you're thinking of doing to get that to fit. Something like that. Tito, what are you going to put your Samaritan on? Nah, bro, this is my very first pistol optic. So you're going to buy something to get that optic to fit on, or you're gonna get something that you already have. You're gonna get the slide cut to fit it. I don't know. I think you might benefit from it, man. It's pretty cool. No, drive down to my place and you and I go to RTT's. Ah, I see what you're saying. So I still gotta drive all the way to your. No, I'm just messing with you, man. Yeah, we'll figure that out at some point. Obviously, April is our shoot, and then I gotta come back home and. We'll plan out the next adventure, I guess. Who makes that optic you're talking about? It's a new company. I think, what are they called? It's like Patriot something or the other. You could chime in, Desert Tactical, since you want it. You should know. Let's see. See if my Google's faster than his. Gorilla Optics. Gorilla Optics makes the Samaritan red dot that Desert Tactical and Tito won. So it is a RMSC micro red dot. MSRP on their site is $219.99. Offers the best bang for your buck in micro red dots for Hellcat, Hellcat Pro, Glock 43, 43X, 48, SIG P365, etc., etc., etc. that have the shield footprint. It's the largest lens of any RMSC micro dot optic, so there's their claim to fame. Co-witness with stock sights, even the Hellcat and the SIG. Bright, crisp, flicker-free green or red dot. I believe they won the red dot. And it says longest battery life with included CR2032 battery. And they do have a manual and automatic version. If you get the automatic version, it's $10 more. And then you can choose either red or green dot. And by the specs here, it's 5 MOA, 7075 T6 aluminum, IPX6 waterproof, and it weighs only 0.65 ounces. So, I don't know. I don't think it could be bad for free, so I will wait for Desert Tactical's review on that thing and see what he thinks about it. Or Tito if he gets his done first. So, we'll see. I haven't seen a ton of videos on it. I haven't really looked either, so who knows. Gorilla, Patriot USA, Gorilla Optics. Which one is it, Desert Tactical? I said that 4 minutes ago. They let us pick what color. And auto or manual. Nice. So that's cool. They let you pick. Just so you know, the human eye picks up green better. I don't know whether you like green or red dots more, but just throwing that stat out there that statistically speaking, green is more visible to the human eye. And it's better if you have a astigmatism. Hopefully it can be mounted on my S&W Shield. I doubt it'll work on my G23 or my S&W SD40VE. I like red better. Yeah, a lot of people do, even though green is statistically better. Some people just love red because it's just what you know. You went with green, Tito? Nice, nice. I don't know if is your Shield a California model? So I was thinking about getting my Shield 40 optics cut, but it's got that stupid ass chamber indicator flag that is right in the way of where the optic cut area would be. So I might have to get one of those dumbass plates that mount where the dovetail or where your rear sight mounts. I don't really like plates, but got to do what you got to do, I guess, if I want to run a red dot. I don't know. We'll see. I can't see the green dot. Well, that's not good, man. It's not good at all. So yeah, stick with red. Yeah, try shooting with a green dot in my area. You know what? Challenge accepted, Desert Tactical. I'm going to bring a green dot to Yuma, Arizona. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to shoot it. And guess what? I'm going to hit targets. Bet? That's me shaking on it with you. Gandorf, what's up, man? I guess it depends on that person. Yeah, I guess statistics would go off of a majority and not literally every single person, so makes sense. RTT, but I can see a green circle dot like an EOTech, but green dot only, I can't see. I see. In your case, you don't see. Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird. I see both just fine, and I have both. I tend to just go towards red because that's just more commonly found, I think, than green dots. But I do have a couple of green dots, and I do like them, and I've never had an issue. But yeah, I don't know. Desert Tactical, I'm 100% red dot. I am 80-20 red dot. But it's cool. I'm not hating red dots. I like red dots too. I've got plenty of them. I've got more red than green. You throw out one stat and everybody's like, not me. Not this fucking guy. Easy, don't beat me up. God. So I just volunteered today at a table in San Marcos, California. There was this like spring fling festival or whatever. It was just a bunch of vendors selling a bunch of bullshit. So anyway, I volunteered at this table for San Diego County gun owners. That's the county that I live in. And there was three of us at the table for like the whole morning. And I volunteered from 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. And you know, you get a bunch of people who sign up and kind of want to know more. Then you just get people who show up at the table and they have absolutely no idea what they're talking about, but they act like they know exactly what they're talking about, and you're just like, yeah. And obviously, it's not my company. It's it's an organization, so I got to be like professional and stuff. Like, oh yeah, that's great. It's great. I didn't even really get to talk that much. So it was like a guy who was I guess he organizes all the tables that they run, and he was there the entire time. It was my impression that they needed volunteers to work these tables, but he was there the whole time, and he would just immediately jump in to like engage with people before anybody else could really get a chance to say anything. So the three people that I was with were like, they were there. They've been to many meetings, and they had their their T-shirts and all that shit. Just literally my first time. I was like, yeah, what's up, guys? I'm here to volunteer and help y'all out. They were really nice and all that, but I don't know. I kind of feel like I wasted my time standing there and just being pretty. Weird. Shooting your pew-pew with the red dot definitely made me go that route, especially you teaching me how to use it. Yeah, man. Red dots on pistols are just, it's money, man. As soon as you draw and you see that red dot anywhere on the target, you pull the trigger, it's hitting the target. Now, obviously, you have to refine and, get good with it and, dial in what area of the target you're hitting. But as long as that dot is covering some portion of the target, somebody's going down. And I think that's awesome. Gandorf, I want a rainbow dot. They should, it's like those pens. Oh, man, I wish I had one. The pen, it's like red, blue, purple, green. You could just select whatever color you want. They should do that with dots where you're just like pressing the button and it's pre-programmed with like different colors. I would imagine it's just some sort of crystal or something that they could, or whatever LED tech they have or whatever bullshit. It couldn't be that hard. I imagine it couldn't be that hard to do. But then you just have some weird shit. People would be out there with like purple dots and magenta dots and shit. I don't know, it'd be weird. Okay, question for RDO. Illumination on an etched reticle optic. Necessity or not? I don't think it's a necessity. I think it's a nice to have. I have a couple of optics that are like that. Obviously it's etched in. You got your bullet drop compensators and all that stuff. I think it's nice to have in low light conditions, but I don't think it's necessary at all, because once you get to those kind of conditions anyway, it's probably not the safest to be reaching out and touching targets that far out, unless you're just target shooting. If you're actually engaging with, animals or people, maybe not the best idea to engage that far out at those kind of conditions, but I don't think it's necessary. I think it's a definite nice to have if you want it, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't know if I just said the same thing 18 times in a different way, but yeah, I think I answered the question. Oh. So I got for all the people who joined late, I was telling the first couple of people who were on, I bought a shotgun for $20. So it was a piece of shit shotgun that somebody had like spray painted and just, whatever. But it functioned fine. It fires like it's supposed to, cycles, all that stuff. The pump action works. It's fine. It just looks like straight shit. So I bought it for $20. And I bought some parts to make it like a tactical / home defense weapon, even though I don't like shotguns for home defense. I figure for $20 and put a few dollars into it, sub $200, I'm going to have something that I could potentially use if I wanted to. I don't think it's a bad deal. So look out for that video in the next, well, I'm going on vacation next week, so the next like 3 weeks, look out for that video. Sorry, I'm reading through the latest comments and I just saw one that's like, what? All right, so all right, Modelo time. Yes, it is, Gandorf. It's always Modelo time. What shades are those on your ball cap? These are the ones that I did a video on not that long ago. So these are the Overwatch Precision, I think they are, ballistic rated sunglasses. So I was looking through Amazon for just a cheap pair of ballistic glasses that obviously had good reviews and did hold up, but wasn't going to break the bank. And I was looking through all the reviews and the comments and blah, blah, blah. And these were like, I want to say they were like $20. But I did see a comment from RTT that said they were decent. And I was like, well, if RTT thinks they're okay, then all these other reviews are saying they're okay. I'll go ahead and get them. The only complaint I could see were some people were complaining about these screws, but I haven't had an issue, and I throw these shits around and do whatever I do. So I don't think it's crazy. XL Tactical, what's up, brother? Not a color question, but your thoughts on Vulcan style reticle. I don't mind them. I think they're okay. I think it's just a lot of these things are very like these reticle choices, colors, what magnification and what style. I think it's all just very subjective to the user and what works for them. So I think try everything, buy a little bit of everything and find out what works for you. And once you find what works for you and what you like and just what's comfortable, then hey, go for it. But I do think you should get comfortable with other things besides just, one specific type, because who knows, in a crazy situation, you might have to pick up this other weapon and be able to use it and be proficient with it and understand how it works. So, yeah, I don't mind Vulcan style. I think they're okay. Okay, RDO, did you hear about the guy that dipped his balls in glitter? No, I didn't hear about the guy who dipped his balls in glitter. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. Dad jokes. You have to love a good dad joke, It's like, you hear about the guy that dipped his balls in glitter. It's pretty nuts. Gandorf, I've been wanting a budget shotgun. I was thinking of Maverick 88. Can't wait for that shotgun vid. Well, if you were thinking about the Maverick 88 and you can't wait for the video, then I'd say you should definitely tune into that one. Hint, hint. yeah, I don't really care too much about shotguns, honestly. They do have a purpose, they have a place, they have a function that's legit. I'm a rifle guy. I like rifles. Haven't shot my shotty in a while. Exactly. I think it's always like something people have, but you don't actually like. If you're not a shotgun person, it's like, do you really ever like touch it other than just fucking around with it, cleaning it? That's always been my experience, and that's why I don't currently have very many. I have them. I'll do some stuff to them and make them all cool and tactical, and if for some reason or another I end up getting rid of them, and I don't keep them around because I just don't use them. But I'm gonna keep this one. I told myself I am no longer getting rid of firearms, and I don't care how useless it is. I'm just gonna keep it, and it's gonna be mine, and that's just gonna be the end of it. RTT, those Overwatch glasses are pretty nice for the price. I still use them for my clear shooting glasses, but use Gators as my primary shaded ones. Yeah, I saw your Gators eyewear video, and those look pretty sweet. But yeah, for $20, I couldn't like hell. I almost have to like try them for $20, and yeah, they've been great, and they're pretty stylish too. I mean, they're not like the goofy ass safety glasses, and they're not like super nerdy looking. So I think they're pretty cool. I think they're pretty cool. Gandorf, I'm more into rifles myself. I just want one just because. Exactly. That was my thing. It was like the dude was like, "Hey, I'm getting rid of this. I'll sell it to you for like $20." I was like, "All right." You know, that's me buying like a couple of monsters through the week. So I couldn't really justify not buying it. So I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, man. I'll get it." And same kid sold me two other weapons at a very, very, very dirt cheap price. And one of them is a 8mm Turkish Mauser. Don't know what the fuck I'll ever use that for. I probably won't. But it's just something cool to have. You know, World War II type era shit. This rifle was made in like the 30s or 40s. So I think it's pretty cool just to have. It has original 1949 8mm rounds that came with it, and I don't know, I thought it was just pretty cool to have. And then I got this Savage 22, the Mark II bolt action 22. This is gonna be perfect for the kids to learn shooting on. It's bolt action. It's a 22, no kick. So I look forward to. I don't know. I'm thinking about replacing the stock on it and making it a little bit more modern, but I don't really know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I think that was perfect. And I got them for like a steal. I couldn't say no, so I did. Shotguns are for birds and breaching. Since I do neither very often, my shotgun collects dust. Yeah, I feel like everybody, so not everybody, but I feel like a lot of us guys who are into more tactical style shooting and just real world application for things, shotguns, some people love them no matter what they're doing. Shooting clays, birds, clearing houses, whatever the fuck. They love them and they swear by them. And hey, if it works for you, have at it. I've just always been more of a, I guess, precision. I want to be more precise. You know, anybody can hold a shotgun and point and shoot, and they're going to hit whatever the hell they're pointing in the general direction of, because unless you're shooting slugs, that shit's spreading and it's going to hit something. And that's good and bad. For me, I don't want that in my house for clearing the house because I have children, and, walls these days are made out of fucking paper mache. And that's the last thing I need, is to be shooting at a bad guy and it just spreads too much or bounces off something. And I don't need that in my life. So I like hollow points and I like rifles. And what I'm shooting at has to be very precise. And I'm obviously not going to shoot in the direction of my children with a rifle. I'm going to be, working angles and things like that to make sure that it works out. Shotguns are just, I don't know. If you're a single guy and you don't got to worry about anybody else, hey, have at it. I love it. Do it. Do it. Although mine is primarily set up for breaching. Yeah, I think you blowing the locks off of a door, hey, shotgun all day. blowing the fucking hinges off, kicking that shit in. Hey, awesome. M4 clone, Turcanelli. Hell yeah. Turcanelli. I like it. Yeah, I don't know what the heck to do with that Turkish Mauser. 8mm. It's like you can't do anything to it because then it's like those things range in value from so much. You can get one as low as like $200-$300 to like $2,000+. I have no idea what the one I bought would go for, but I just know I got a decent deal on it. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll just buy a plastic stock for it and throw the wood one in the trash and say fuck it, gangster like that. Dang, been on here for 37 minutes already? I don't even know what the hell I've been talking about. For everybody who just joined and didn't see, I will be doing a budget 9mm Glock clone build. Here's my ELD slide with a copper serrated fluted barrel, suppressor height sights. Why do they make stuff so tongue-tied to say? But I think this is pretty cool. I got an optic to put on here. I have the optic already, just waiting to do a video before I release this. That way the people aren't like, I saw our optic and you didn't give us a shout out. Shut up. Plastic stock on a Mauser. I was kidding, man. I'm not gonna do that. I don't even know if they make a synthetic stock for a 8mm Mauser, but if they did, I'm not gonna mess it up by doing that. I was just kidding. I just don't know what to do with it other than polish it up and put it on the gun rack and say, I own this. Cool. Modern Mauser build. You know, maybe I could. Just don't throw the wood stock away, but I don't know. I start taking stuff apart on stuff for World War II. It might not go back together the same way. Who knows? You know what I regret not buying when they were really cheap, like a Mosin Nagant. I still think some places carry them for a decent price, but I always wanted to get them. They sell them for like $200. Sometimes they were like sub $200. I'm like, man, I need to get one of those things, and I just never picked one up. 9mm Glock knockoff clone infers it being the same. Okay, you're right. Same quality and reliability. That's why it drives me nuts when people call the dagger a Glock clone. Okay, so a Gen 3 Glock knockoff, not a clone. Gen 3 Glock styled. Obviously, this one is not factory styled at all. It's kind of just what I wanted to do. But the specs of it are built Gen 3 Glock 19-esque. So, yeah, I'll be building that. Not a clone. I'm sorry. I have, it's just common terminology. But you're right. You're absolutely right. People say that shit. So, yeah, a clone would be identical. That's what a clone is. An identical copy of something else. So, he's 100% correct. I will push and haze myself once we end this live. Laugh my ass off. Had to mess with you. Yeah, I know. But you're right. You're right. So I got to correct myself when I'm wrong. I eat that humble pie, you know. Sometimes you're like, shut up, man. You're right. Desert town. Oh, that's funny, D? That's funny to you? I'm just kidding, buddy. Just kidding. All right. Well, there's not a lot going on in the chat today, guys, so I think I'm going to wrap this up here in a few minutes. RDO, if you ever were to own an AK, which one would it be and why? Probably whatever the cheapest PSA AK is selling for. Why? Because I don't give a shit about AKs, And if I was going to buy one, I would buy one that I didn't have to put a lot of money into. And PSA is probably going to be my cheapest option to buy, like a Blem um, model that they have. And I would probably get a rifle version of an AK versus the pistol version, just because, I don't know, if I'm going to get an AK, I might as well just have a full-size rifle version. Probably be able to handle it a little bit better. I don't know. I don't really mess with AKs. I don't really care about them too much, but I think they're cool. You know, it's just I don't have like a strong earning to own one and have one. We know you don't care for AKs. Yeah, so I'd probably just buy whatever shit PSA has on sale. I think sometimes they're on sale for like $6.89 or sometimes cheaper depending on what it is, blend model or whatever. So, you know, why not? Why not if I were to own one? If you bought a PSA AK, you definitely wouldn't be putting money into it, or at least money in ammo, as the damn thing won't work. Yeah, I got a showpiece. I'll put it on the wall and be like, I own an AK, and just never shoot it because I can't shoot it. What do you say, D? I think you need to post more videos of you shooting your PSA AK because people just don't believe that they work, man. That's funny. If you bought a PSA AK, you wouldn't be putting any money into it because you wouldn't have to, because the fucking thing wouldn't work. Desert Tactical's over there polishing all his PSA stuff. He's like, I'm gonna fucking show this guy. That's it. I'm doing PSA week. I'm posting everything PSA for a whole week. And I'm going to tag RTT in every post. Do you like my peasantry? Do you like this peasantry? This one doesn't fucking work. If RTT showed up on the 15th, I'd show him. I'd show him. He would be shown. My AKs are Hungarian, Romanian, and Yugo parts imports from Century Arms. You know what? They're actually not too bad either. Badly priced, I mean. I've seen a few of those, especially on like Bud's Gun Shop. I don't know if anybody's ever used Bud's Gun Shop or not, but they carry a lot of stuff. So, they're pretty cool. Damn, I guess I need to go shoot my PSA and see if it still works. You gotta watch those damn PSAs. You put them on the shelf and they fired just fine the day prior, they might not fire the next day. You gotta watch those shits. He'd love my PSA collection. He might even try to buy it off of you that day at the range. If you showed up to shoot with RTT and you're like, check out this fucking South Carolina goodness, and he sees your assortment of Palmetto greatness, he'd probably offer you at least $300 on the spot for everything. Did you get the joke there? $300? Nope, mine. Hungarian, Romanian, and Yugo parts imports from Century. You guys are gonna make me look into AKs and buy some shit I don't need. That's not to confuse them with Century built guns. My Hungarian is an FEG factory made in Hungary AMD 65. Okay. So maybe I'm confusing Century Arms with what you're talking about. RTT's keyboard goes... Brr. His keyboard is cold? My Draco is not some bullshit PSA knockoff. It's Romanian. It's strong. Strong like Romania. I'm actually intrigued to get a PSA AK. Well, The good news is every holiday they usually offer a discount on most of their stuff. So if you're gonna look into one, I would look into it near the holiday. I'm just trying to get a god dang PSA, the stupid magazine for the micro dagger to see if it works in my 43X. Because if it works, I don't give a shit about the micro dagger and if it's a piece of crap also or not. Because if it's reliable and it shoots 15 rounds without hiccups, then that's going to be a game changer for me. My GP 1975 is built by Century from a Comblock parts kit. IO Inc. AK. I don't know what that means. I'm not an AK person. IO Inc. I'm guessing that's a manufacturer. I don't know what IO stands for though. Man, I'm gonna have to look into AKs now. Everybody. Oh shit. Ah, no. IO Inc. So I'm guessing that's a no. Oh, bro, read up on IO Inc. AK. I don't know if I should. RTT saying no, and you're saying yes. Where do I find myself? You'll get a kick out of that. IO is the only thing worse than PSA. Hell yeah, I'm gonna have to get an IO then. I'm gonna get an IO and I'm gonna make it reliable. I'm gonna buy an IO, whatever the hell IO is, and then I'm gonna polish everything and I'm gonna shoot it against everyone else's AKs. As in for the laugh, so many AK suggestions. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a peasant AK build and use what's this? Intercourse ordnance? Interordnance? Alright. Get me an intercourse ordnance AK. And then I'm gonna battle it off against the Romanians and the South Carolinians. I don't even know if I can buy that here. I might have to buy it in North Carolina and then like ship it to myself or some shit. I don't know. Just kidding, Postal Office and ATF. I didn't say that. Please don't buy an IO Inc. AK. I'm gonna do it. I feel like I have to now. I have to buy the cheapest piece of shit AK there is. I feel like that's a challenge. I feel like you've challenged me. You've backed me into a corner like a rabid raccoon, and I just have no choice but to do it. And I'm gonna do it. Oh hell, XL Tactical, coming at it with some fire. I'm waiting on High Point to release their AK variant. If High Point released an AK, that would be the biggest damn brick I've ever seen. Body and face armor if you do. I don't know. You're making me want to get one even worse. RTT. Yes, intercourse ordinance, because you've been fucked once you buy one. Hell yeah. I feel like I need one of these in my life. If for nothing else, just to say, here's a big piece of shit. Never do what I did and buy one. I feel like sometimes we have to suffer for the knowledge and entertainment of others. Oh man, you guys are funny. All right, well, I'm done talking about sitting on the barrel of an AK and getting raped. So I'm gonna get off here, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We've been on here about 50 minutes, so time for me to be productive and finish cleaning my garage and do whatever the hell else I'm told to do around this house. I gotta hang some shit up tonight. Whatever. Thank you for joining in. Pay attention. I might not be on as much the next week and a half because I'm going back to North Carolina to see family. But I'll still try to stay engaged with you guys, and I'll still try to do my live this coming Sunday, even though I'll be in North Carolina. And have a good one. Stay awesome. Keep building shit. Tito, keep building shit. Can't wait to see your stuff. D, hopefully your frame ships soon, and so does mine, so we can continue our builds And be good, guys. Till next time. Peace.